U.S. Department of Justice found a pattern and practice of civil rights violations by Louisville Metro Police.
The two-year federal investigation started in April of 2021, more than a year after the death of Breonna Taylor. Attorney General Merrick Garland came to Louisville today to detail the findings in the 90-page report.
And we have live team coverage for you tonight. Alexis Matthews just talked to Breonna Taylor's family.
But first, we want to start with WLKY's Mark Vanderhoff, who is looking at what this means for the city and the police department moving forward. He's live at LMPD's headquarters for us tonight. Mark?
Yeah, Rick, Jennifer, this means that Metro Louisville and LMPD have a lot of work to do. There are 36 recommendations in the report, and Garland told me that these are recommendations on top of the changes that have already been made. Louisville's also going to have something called a federal consent decree hanging over its head, and there will be an independent monitor to make sure the city and the police department make all of these changes.
Ms. Taylor's death brought immeasurable pain both to her family and to this community.
The DOJ investigation into possible civil rights violations by LMPD and Louisville Metro government was first announced in 2021, 1 year after Breonna Taylor's death.
Shortly after we opened the investigation, an LMPD leader told the department, Breonna Taylor was a symptom of problems that we have had for years.
Now, nearly 3 years after her death, the findings are detailed in a 90-page report.
We want to underscore that this investigation did not focus on isolated incidents. It was focused on uncovering systems that were broken and patterns of misconduct.
The DOJ found LMPD uses excessive force, conducts searches based on invalid warrants and unlawfully executes search warrants, violates civil rights during traffic stops, searches, and arrests, and violates the rights of people critical of policing. The report also found Louisville's black residents were most likely to be targeted.
To those people who've been harmed, on behalf of our city government, I'm sorry. You deserved better. We can and will do better.
The reforms Louisville will have to make include new policies and training for use of force, search warrants, and stops and arrests, better enforcement of body-worn camera activation, and more reviews and accountability to ensure officers are complying.
We will not falter in this effort. We are committed to ensuring police practices not only reflect constitutional principles, but the values of the communities served by LMPD.
The report also found LMPD officers do not have enough resources, training, or mental health support.
Police officers already have difficult jobs. These inadequacies have made those jobs even harder and less safe.
Now, the DOJ also found problems with the way LMPD handles sexual assaults and domestic violence incidents, as well as people with behavioral issues. And by the way, there is a separate DOJ investigation into the way the city and the state handle people with mental health issues and the way that they are treated and incarcerated. Live at LMPD headquarters, Mark Vanderhoff, WLKY News.